DIMPLES. At nagbabalik po ang Good Morning Kapatid. Sabi nga nila, your ability is stronger than your disability dahil ang kapansanan ng isang tao ay hindi kailanman hadlang sa pag-abot ng pangarap at tagumpay. At ngayong umaga po sa Dear Dimples, ito ang hatid na inspirasyon ng ating letter sender. Dear Dimples, I'm Juan Alfonso Japonz Dacumos, 23 years old, autistic, and Summa cum laude graduate of DLSU Manila. I finished with a perfect GPA and several academic awards, but behind these honors is a call for better support, inclusion, and acceptance for autistic Filipinos. I was diagnosed late at 18. Before that, I already knew the stigma. Autistic individuals being ridiculed, bullied, or dismissed. With the love of my family, my friends and mentors, I learned to embrace my condition and chase my dreams. Thank you so much and hoping for the best. Sincerely, Juan Alfonso Japonz Dacumos. Ngayong umaga po, makakasama natin ang ating letter sender na si Japonz, or is it Japonz? How do you say it?
Japonz.
Japonz, isang autistic achiever na nagpapatunay na hindi hadlang ang kanyang kondisyon para abutin ang kanyang mga pangarap at marating ang tagumpay. Welcome to Good Morning Kapatid, Japonz.
Thanks.
I love the name. Who are you with today?
I'm here with my mom.
Hello, Mommy. You must be so proud. Ah, it's amazing. Okay, Japonz, let's start na, no?
Okay, sure.
Ano yung pinakakaabalahan mo ngayon after mo ng graduation? Summa cum laude. Alam mo ba, it's a very, ako siguro, very proud talaga ako, lalong-lalo na pag ang achievement ay sa eskwela. Because we all know naman, una, not everybody gets to have education. Pangalawa, with you pati, it's so inspirational in that way. Marami ka bang mga job offers na nakukuha right after graduation?
Pero na yun, piniprepare ko yung mga applications ko para sa grad school sa ibang bansa
Okay.
po. So yan yung
Yes.
plano ko po.
Oo. Bakit sa ibang bansa?
I really want to study abroad. There's a lot of things that I know I could learn from there. And by trade, I am an autistic researcher. And to further my advocacy and research interests, I know I have to expand my horizons more.
Anong ibig sabihin or ano ba yung ginagawa ng isang autistic researcher?
They'll look into or they'll study everything that revolves around autism, from the condition itself to yung mga support systems and their experiences and the experiences of yung mga pamilya nila, yung mga kaibigan nila din.
Yeah. Do you believe that it's vital talaga, it's very important for families to be acknowledging of anybody's condition, for that matter, for us or our families to be able to be supported and thrive in wherever they may go?
Yes, it's very important that families do acknowledge their condition, their family members' condition, because in a lot of ways, from that you'll start understanding how the condition manifests and what to do to support the individual po.
Personally, for you, I'm curious, what were the disadvantages and advantages of having autism?
Of course, I mean, there's advantages such as, there are some behaviors such as I find it a lot more easier to focus more, stuff like that. But whenever it comes to the disadvantages, there's disadvantages with me with approaching social situations.
Yes.
Minsan I have difficulty reading it to the point that I'll have my friends help me out through social situations.
Yeah.
In other times, I mean, I do have an advantage of being very systematic.
Yes.
Pero at the same time, kung nabiglaan ako with a sudden change, I might struggle to approach it.
Right. But all these things parang behavioral siya, di ba? Na parang you would say na parang, sige, for example, I know my daughter for the longest time didn't like to talk to people. So nagpiloto siya kasi doon, kakausapin mo lang, isang tao lang, kung gusto niyo mag-usap ha. Pero si Callie talaga hardly spoke when she was younger, even until this point, no? So naiintindihan kita when you say na parang very systematic ka also. Ang problema lang doon, minsan pagka sobrang systematic mo, you get frustrated right away. Is that how you feel every time there's a sudden change?
Not necessarily frustrated, pero sometimes I would freeze talaga.
Yeah.
Or I would really struggle with trying to pick myself up to find a solution talaga or an approach po.
And with that, what keeps you motivated?
At the end of the day talaga, gusto ko talaga mag-contribute sa neurodiversity community dito. I
Yes.
believe that we are really pushing to a point where we have a lot of different supports for autistic people, and we need to keep pushing for that, and I want to be part of that too.
Now that you're so out with it, na parang you really want to be the voice, no, and you want to be able to practice that voice of speaking with those who really need your help, no? Before ba nilihim mo yung autism, did you want to keep it a secret, and why?
Nung nag-diagnose ako, nung 18,
Ilang taon ka na ngayon?
I am 23 po.
Nice, okay.
So, that was 5 years ago. I kept it secret talaga kasi alam ko talaga yung stigma ng autism dito sa Pilipinas. And in a lot of ways, I wanted to make sure that I understood what my autism is and what it meant for me, ano yung mga different manifestations or presentations ko, so that I could approach the stigma more appropriately, or I could face the stigma head on once I developed that sense of confidence in understanding what autism
And
is
isn't
for
it
me.
liberating? Parang nakakaano, di ba, na parang you feel like that stigma no longer has power over you because now you're facing it head on and saying, okay, this is the stigma, but that's no longer holding me back.
Yes, and in a lot of ways talaga, we kind of really need to push against that stigma here in the Philippines. We need to find different ways where we could address the stigma or even mitigate and lessen the stigma here. We need to find a lot of different ways to social change.
Japonz, a lot of families now are watching you. Maybe they have family members, children, parents, siblings who are going through what you had gone through before. Meron ka bang advice na maibibigay or tips sa ating mga kapatid na merong nasa autism spectrum?
So autism is very complex. You really need to understand what the autism is for the individual or for your family member talaga. There is a very famous quote in autism studies from Dr. Stephen Shore. When you meet one person with autism, you met one person with autism. That means that it manifests differently for everyone. And if you want to really find different ways to support, you need to understand what their autism means for them and how it manifests for them. Then build the supports from there.
Ang husay-husay mo, Japonz. I am so proud I'm not even your mom. Lastly, siguro, I just want to ask, no, is there anybody in particular you'd like to thank? Like, this is a really good chance for you to be able to express your gratitude or kung ano man ang gusto mong mensahe para sa kanila.
First of all, I would like to take my mentors in De La Salle University, Dr. Ron, Dr. Guada, my professors, Sir Mark, Doc PJ, Dr. Sean, and everyone there. You know who you are. I'd like to take my friends, my barkada. You guys have been with me every step of the way. I'd love to take my girlfriend as well for being there every step of the way. I'd love to take my clinicians, and my support systems. And lastly, I'd love to thank my parents and my brother for being there every step of the way, especially through difficult times and the highs as well.
Oh, Sai. Maraming salamat, Japonz. I will tell you, we are also, well, I'm not from La Salle, but my son is. So I'm very, very proud. Ang ganda. Maraming salamat, Japonz. And thank you. And we cannot wait till you come home from your journey abroad and tell us more about the things that you have learned about the spectrum. Maraming salamat, Japonz. I wish you all the best. Thank you. Abangan pa po mga susunod pang kwento ng inspirasyon, pangarap at laban sa buhay dito lamang po sa Dear Dimples. Mga kapatid, Dimples Romana po, maging maalam at may pakialam sa mga napapanahong issue at headlines. Mag-follow na po at subscribe na sa social media pages ng News 5.